Tips and tricks to collect the Cubeez. I was recently featured in Mouth of Mums. I won a competition to share my tips and tricks. Of course, they couldn't fit everything into the article, so I thought I would do a follow-up video. And we're gonna go for a trip today into store so I can physically show you, because I can sit here and tell you all I want, but I think visually it'll get the point across a little bit better. If we haven't met before, hey, I'm Kelly, the Frugal Fun Mum, teaching people about how to keep frugality fun but relevant in today's day and age. And that's exactly what this article was about. When I was first contacted, it was just a Facebook competition, tell us your tricks. Of course, I dumped about 5 or 6 hacks in there, and they contacted me and said, we'd love to chat to you. And I was like, woohoo! And I won a gift voucher as well. So you'll see that coming up in March with how I use that to shop. But also what I thought I would do in this video is tell you a little bit about the article and how I delivered some of the things, because as per media, they're with an idea, with a story, and asked me to sort of help with that. And I said, that's not what I do. So they wanted to know what the minimum spend was to get the most amount of packets. And I said, that's not how I shop. It's not how I teach people to shop either. It's great if you're just doing little top-up shops here and there and, you know, you want to chase the things like that. But when I had a serious look at this year's campaign compared with last year's, there just is not the same amount of brands and the same little $2 items that there were previously. So last year, a couple of brands that come to mind are Purina, Dettol and Sorbent. There might be a couple others that I'm missing, but they were the ones, or Yoplait, that had little things. So Sorbent had boxes of tissues for $2, a great buy because you use tissues all the time, and the travel pack tissues. Hand washers were $2. There were some deodorants in there for like $2 because they had Dove, that's right, Dove soap and deodorant for $2. And you could buy 3 of each brand for $30 shop. So for like $31.70 or something, you were able to get 18 packs or something ridiculous like that. So good. We don't have a cat, so no cat food here, but lots of people were creating little videos online and showing how you could put together packs like that. Now, for doing stockpiling, to go in and do like a $30 shop, so you get 3 packs of tissues, 3 Yoplait yogurts, especially if they're marked down. Always look at the markdowns, and we'll do that in store. The toothbrushes, Colgate, either toothpaste or 3 toothbrushes, 3 deodorants. Like, you go in and you hit 3 of the cheap, and you're able to stock up really quickly. With this article, the way that I went into it was like, I do 1 big shop a month because I do a 10% off for everyday rewards, and within that I will manipulate the sales and the brands to get the best deals for me. I am going to guard my money and work out what is the cheapest thing for me and the most logical to make sure that it is still rewarding me. I'm not just chasing a deal. There's a couple of tips and tricks that I looked at the other day, so I want to share with you. So let's go to the shop, pick up a catalogue, and we can go through it together. First, I picked up this catalogue because I was planning on showing you. They usually have a full page of information in there about the promo, but the promos are been running for a couple of weeks, so there's no information actually in there. But you can go online and have a look at what there is. But in store, they will usually have posters and signs everywhere, which we will go through as well. First of all, they had a display there with all the boxes, and the current promotion, you can get some bonus packs, and the box is half price at $5. So sometimes it's worth waiting to get the box and the display folders and things like that. Sometimes stuff like that sells out really quickly. Here are the side panels that I was talking about with all the brands. So take a photo of them, so when you're walking around store, you've got something to reference back to. And the end gondola here has all of the current products as a big promo here. So they're just sort of setting you up for, hey, buy me, I'm on special and I'm part of the promo. The first brand here is this one, and they sell ham and salami and things like that. Have a look at the price that is here and take notice of the price per kilo, because that should always be your deciding factor. I know that you can get 3 items for every brand, but I would highly recommend that you chase the money and not just what you can get for rewards, because I'm seeing in a lot of people's shops they're getting 3 of these mini packets, and it works out to be about $45 a kilo for the ham. Sometimes these mini packets are on clearance though, so that is when you should pick them up, absolutely. And alternate to that, you've got this 4-pack here, which we sometimes buy if we haven't already got it from Coles or Aldi. Make sure though you go and check the deli, because have a look at this. It's the same brand, and all you have to do is buy a minimum of 200 grams. So you could buy 4 separate 200 gram packs. You'll only qualify for 3 for the packs, but still you've gotten pretty much exactly the same as the 4-pack of ham. Have a look at the bread markdowns. Is there anything in there that is the brand that you're chasing? You could always freeze bread, or you could be having toasted sandwiches for dinner one night. That's just something to consider. Uncle Toby's is a brand that is on the list. Are you looking for breakfast oats? Are you looking for breakfast cereals in general? Are they on special? The other thing is muesli bars is what people think of when they think Uncle Toby's. So think about the price that you're willing to pay, and is it worth it? Having a look at coffee, Nescafe. You know we are loyal to Nescafe, so I was excited to get this. The boxes are on special. They're not as great as what they used to be at $3 each. And sadly, the big jars that we buy were on sale last week for $19.50. So this week we've missed out. And the little jars are on special, but if you have a look at the really big jars, the price per kilo, it's still cheaper to buy the big jar. It would be easier to wait until the tin, not the jar, is on sale for like $19.50, but still, that's where you really need to be knowing your prices and planning your shopping. Check the fridge for markdowns, because again, it doesn't matter if the brand is marked down, it still counts. So you might as well pick up something for a less price. Last year, Yoplait was one of the things, and the yogurt pouches they always get marked down. Now this isn't Yoplait, but I just took a little bit of a video to show you, so be on the lookout for those markdown stickers. Farmers Union is the brand this year, and they have yogurt pouches. Again, look at the price per kilo. Look at the big tub. It is way cheaper. Granted, there's probably not as many flavors, but still. We are an iced coffee family, as you know, so it was easy for us just to pick up 2 bottles as part of our regular shop. Colgate is always a popular product, and this is when I highly recommend that you stock up on toothbrushes and toothpaste, especially if there's character brushes like this that are going to help your kids brush their teeth, and they're on an amazing special like this. So grab at least 3 per shop and you can help a stockpile. If you're just a regular family like us, I just go to this section where a toothbrush is $2 and the regular toothpaste that is way down here, everyday low price. So I pick up a pack of that. I only ever stockpile toothpaste and toothbrushes when these type of promos are on, and then we're pretty much covered for a whole year. While I was just in that section, I turned around to see the Huggies baby wipes, and they are an amazing price this week. So again, I looked at what the cost is per 100 grams, and you can see that a pack that has exactly the same was more expensive. So this time Huggies works out to be a better deal. Quilton, this I took photos of to include in the article, and they didn't put it in there. So you have a look at this, a 3-pack of Quilton paper towels. It is on sale, and have a look at the price per the sheets, and then we scroll all the way down to the home brand, and it's exactly the same price. So this is when I would highly recommend you pick up at least 3 packets, which I did not do because it takes us forever to go through a paper towel and I just don't have the storage space. But that is one thing to be on the lookout for, and when it's totally okay to buy a brand name over home brand. Have a look in the cleaning area and have a look at things that you use. It is a personal preference, so I will leave it up to you. Of course, things like rubber gloves are often on sale, so this is a really good time to stock up with that as well. Veleda is also a brand that is on the list, and there is this mop here. However, it regularly goes on sale for about $45, so maybe just wait until it goes on sale and then you can save your money. You're not purchasing just for one of those packs. Also, if you've got everyday rewards, you can get your 10% off if you go to Big W as well, so that's something else to think about. Bird's Eye's on the list. We don't use the product, so again, you'll need to know your prices to work out what is best. We find home brand or fresh is fine. Head and Shoulders was on the list. Again, we don't use the product, but this was half price. I'd be grabbing 3 for sure. Gillette was on the list. We don't use the products again, but if anything was half price, I'd be snatching it up. Dove is on the list. I had said that it wasn't, but I forgot. And deodorants, when they go half price, that's when I would grab 3 or 4, as well as soaps. And then here in the multivitamin section, Swiss is on the list, and a lot of these things are half price as well, so totally worth stocking up. So if you're a weekly shopper, this is where I would write a list of every mortal brand there is and the items that they sell and what the prices are, and then when they're half price, that's when I would stock up. So some of your shops might look a little bit weird, but this would be the best way to grab items. I only do a once a month shop for 10% off because I already shop at Coles and Aldi. So for me, it was just whatever was on special this week, because also I had to get in and shop for the article. Here's a bit of video behind the scenes of me just trying to set up for some pictures so I could send to them. This is where I grabbed two toothbrushes and the toothpaste and added that to my shopping list. So I got 12 packs with about $152 spend. I got a couple bonuses from the lady in front of me because I asked her if she wouldn't mind giving me her packs. So there's another tip. On the Mouth of Mum's Facebook page, people have also listed tips that they do. I also highly recommend that you join your local Facebook group, buy, swap, sell, check Facebook Marketplace. The stores will also have in-store trading days from time to time. And if you really run out of luck, don't worry, they will be in the op shops in a couple of weeks. Bet your bottom dollar. So eventually you will collect them all. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.